log onto my screen. I'm gonna play another team.
It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan.
We probably fake Merrifield scores.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Dumped off to his running back.
Alright, let it go.
After a short game. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. He's dropping back to throw. Escapes out to the left. He's running with it. He got mighty close, didn't he? But they marked him just short of the first. He's at the 34. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Walker trying to run for the first. Shoots away from one. And he will have this across the
talking about
before they manage to stop him. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Flip for the Chiefs. One more time.
Running with Walker again. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. So we're through one. The Buccaneers leading so far. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They've got 2nd and 5. That's a catch. Jackson Smith in Jigba. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Offense is set. 1st and 10. In the air here. He'll put everything he's got behind it. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks finish off their opening drive. Jackson Smith and Jigba with a touchdown.
A receiver that's skilled, but he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run like fire.
That's how we do it. That's how we do it.
The Seahawks and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Jake? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you could go in attack mode while they're still shaking out that last touchdown.
And this is going to be incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. So looking from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10. Here's a throw. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. And we are still waiting for the scoring from anybody ready to get going as we hit our 2-minute warning. More from Lumen Fields coming right up. Goal to go. It's a pass play. Brought in. That play is brought to a halt. They're going to say at the 5-yard line. The rookie out of Alabama. They're on the tackle.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Oh, they call a timeout. Or like, who called a timeout?
Give up the gut to Walker. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Seahawks get some late points in the lead. Kenneth Walker.
Anything, Walker.
They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, Rock the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing.
Seahawks headed back out on returning to the field now. And they could take control in the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. Back to throw on 1st and 10. Allowed that one in, but no luck.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Rolling and takes a deep shot down the middle. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Looking downfield, snagged by Arroyo. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. He's going to throw it again. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Catch is made in close. 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with the short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Backed up to the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal. It's a design boot. And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take the lead right
What
away.
that?
Number 2. Jackson Smith-Njigba with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders.
Seahawks are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
And in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He's going deep this time. This is brought in at the 50. All the way, touchdown Seattle.
There we go.
The Seahawks take the lead as Tom runs out here in the 3rd. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. His 3rd for the air this game. That is as efficient. Seahawks ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. They're headed out there after just watching their lead disappear, but going off of that, an opportunity does exist now for an immediate answer.
And I'm going to say the quiet thing out loud here, Kate. There is a part of this offensive group that just loves this.
Caught at the 20-yard line. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game, even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down. None of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing it.
Walker on 1st down. And they take it across the
Woo!
touchdown,
Let's
Seahawks.
go!
The Seahawks jumping front late. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. They grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown, and they just win the ball game.
You can almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their...
Several thousand 12th men and women cheering as the Seahawks win at home. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you can argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign.
Let's go. I'm a membrane. Oh, and the membrane. Oh, no luck.
Welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Head coach Mike McDonald there, his guys head back out for their next possession. Greg, I know you're passionate about this, the change in the evolution of the NFL the last decade, the willingness to go for it even more often now on fourth down, as we've seen here.
Yeah, I think teams just continue to understand the NFL is not about yards, it's not about time of possession, it's about generating big plays, and it's about maximizing every position you have and sustaining the ball. So when you get opportunities at certain down distances, at certain parts of the field, to use that extra down, it changes everything. And the last thing I'll say, Mike, it doesn't happen in a vacuum. We don't decide to go for it on fourth down. Or at least I'll say the good teams don't decide to go for it on fourth down. They knew they were going for it on fourth down 3 plays ago. They knew on 1st and 10, this was 4-down territory. So 1st down, 2nd down, 3rd down, the play caller is using that information to say, if I need 4th down, I had it, so I don't need to get it all on 2nd, all on 3rd. So it changes the philosophy and the flow of the play caller, and that players are a lot more comfortable nowadays being in these situations.
He'll get this complete to Walker. And he's in! That is Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's...
Seahawks offense ready for this. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down. First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd and 7.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He gets back to his big target there. And he will score. Noah Fant. Touchdown Seahawks.
Well, Mike, I know I might be a little biased toward the position, but I'm happy to see them go his way early on National Tight Ends Day. Of course, they're happy to go his way early and often in just about anything.
Comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And he's going to be dragged down, but not to
Rocco!
25. A big play and a critical juncture in this game. 59 yards.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Both pre-snap and post-snap is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big time play.
They face 2nd down and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd.
Now they'll set up to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. 3rd and 7. They'll look to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half. The Seahawks offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with 1st down. Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one complete downfield to Walker. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. Throwing now from the gun. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Shotgun run now with Walker. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
He'll look to throw. To the goal line and in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. That's a 2-touchdown game for number 7 and 8 for the season.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. I think this is a great example here. 2 guys.
Seahawks offense ready to see what they can do. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Going up top. That's caught. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with a 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. They'll run the toss with Walker. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Second and 10. At the Lions, 18
Cardinal.
Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it from no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Forced out left. And that is hard in the end zone. He's in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. That late touchdown might catch it all to just seal this victory away.
Seahawks offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. He has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. They'll drop to throw, rolling to the left. He runs with it. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. That one is going to hurt the defense. He's looking to throw, can't find anyone, takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for an exciting touchdown run.
And these are the plays, Mike, that just drive defensive coordinators crazy. He had all of his targets covered up, nowhere to go with the ball.
It's a win here for the Seahawks. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL during the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten.
Seahawks game is over, but his work isn't done yet. The division race is taking shape, and it's time to take stock of where they're sitting so far.
President today, what do you see the critics up and down the stadium? We're all blaming this offense, by the way. Gotta grab good guys on first one to make the play when it counts. Go Seahawks.